Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And a very good day to everyone. So today this is one of my continual podcasts for our course, Art Appreciation. Okay, so this is topic number 6, which is the topic is modern art, movement or modern arts. So this is a continual podcast from the several podcast topics that we have been done for our course. If you look back, so we've been going through a lot of periods as the slides have been given, and now we're on the 20th century or on the modern art. So we've crossed a lot of periods, and I believe some of you would be asking that you might need more than just form and content. You might want to know the context. As example, who started the era of Renaissance and how did it end up and so on. So as for your information, that one is on the another course also provided by us, which is art history. On this level of education, of knowledge, you're been given a knowledge on the introduction or on the art appreciation. So it's good to look and understand towards the different periods, to understand what are the style or the common characteristics that you can relate towards these different periods, and how can you describe the form and content, the subject, the theme, the intrinsic story, what is actually trying to be presented to you from the artist or from the artwork or from that period of time or that movement. Okay, so I hope everyone's clear. If you have been looking, kalau kita tengok boleh yang sebelum-sebelum ni, kita boleh check dan kita boleh ketahui bahawa kita telah gone towards a lot of period, starting from prehistoric, zaman batu, zaman yang manusia boleh communicate tapi tak ada written documents. I mean, the history has been validate, dikenal pasti melalui carbon dating. Dan bermula dengan the cradle of civilization, permulaan cradle civilization dengan tulisan awal, cuneiform, hieroglyph dan sebagainya, Egyptian art, Mesopotamian art, dan seterusnya ke ancient art dan classical art. Classical art ni zaman kegemilangan lah. Kalau ikut western history pun adalah yang gemilang dia adalah zaman classical art. Lagi-lagi pada zaman Greek, bila dia ada Socrates, ada Plato, ada Aristotle dan sebagainya, falsafah, ilmuwan-ilmuwan yang mana dihidupkan balik pada zaman Renaissance, seterusnya kepada Middle Age, zaman medieval dan Byzantine, dan seterusnya kepada Renaissance era, zaman kegemilangan. Bagi European, one of dia punya revive ataupun kebangkitan semula. Dalam Renaissance kita akan jumpa artis-artis yang banyak lah, macam Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. Semua telah dijadikan diorang punya idol atau orang yang diorang respect lah. Time tu banyak ke Italy dan ada certain parts of France dan sebagainya. So sehingga kan dijadikan satu cerita lah, satu movie itu Ninja Turtle. Kalau you tengok Ninja Turtle yang the one yang dijadikan casting movie, yang ada Megan Fox dan sebagainya. So that one pun nama projek asalnya Turtle tu, and Tok Guru dia splinter was Project Renaissance. Okay, then after that moving towards a different movement. The 18th century Baroque, Rococo, 19th century Neoclassicism, Romanticism, Realism, Post-Impressionism and Impressionism, and then towards the 20th century, the one that we are looking into now today. So for some art historian, they listed Impressionism as one of the early stage inside modern art. Okay, kebanyakan art historian kat dunia secara umumnya menerima bahawa 1980 until 1860 sampai 1960 adalah fasa-fasa kepada modern art. 1860 ataupun until 1950 atau 60s adalah modern art. After that was contemporary ataupun postmodern. Before that, kebanyakannya mengklasifikasikan dia sebagai classical. The Renaissance was the revive of the classical Renaissance humanism, itu individualism, kredit dan sebagainya. Dan sebelum tu sebagai zaman-zaman prehistoric lah, ataupun zaman-zaman early civilization, Egyptian dan Mesopotamian art. Okay, so just look on to kalau kita refer balik for this topic, kita ada beberapa art movement lah yang kita bagi movement. Biasa period dan movement period ni kebanyakannya pada masa yang panjang lah dan diterima pakai oleh artis atau kerajaan atau pentadbir at that time. Dan movement ni dia lebih kepada movement yang berbeza. Contohnya expressionism ni ada yang expressionism daripada yang Germannya, ada yang daripada Dutch punya, dan ada juga daripada American punya expressionism. Begitu juga contohnya abstract pun sama juga. Abstract ada yang daripada Russian punya abstract, ada yang daripada German punya, dan ada juga daripada Dutch punya, Theo van der Berg dan sebagainya, dan ada juga yang daripada Americannya, abstract expressionism dan sebagainya. So movement ni dia ada ciri-ciri, dia punya common characteristics, tapi ada masa dia berbeza dari tempat-tempat, setting dia lah, tempat region dia yang berbeza. Okay, kita start dengan Fauvism art. Okay, Fauvism. Number 6 is Fauvism. So Fauvism, kalau kita tengok ada beberapa artis lah. You have to check back. There's several artists. Antaranya seperti Henri Matisse, Maurice de Lamink, André Drain, dan beberapa artis-artis lain. So painting pada zaman Fauvism, you can see dalam trait characteristics dia ada medium, ada techniques, ada dia punya formalistic aspect, composition dan subject dan content. Boleh dikatakan zaman Fauvism ataupun Le Fauve ni dia lebih kepada tentang expression colours. Expression dalam art tu lebih kepada colours yang diletak lah pada artwork tu. Colours would be very vibrant, dan ada masa colour tu terlampau banyak sampai kita pun tak nampak daripada 3D space tu. Contohnya the red room, dia dah jadi macam 2D. Dinding dah sama macam lantai dan sebagainya bila dia buat everything in red. Seterusnya adalah expressionism. Expressionism adalah daripada the inner side. These movement kebanyakannya kalau kita check adalah dekat tempat-tempat yang ada war lah, antaranya kat Jerman dan sebagainya. Yang mana expressionism ni, bila you express satu painting, it should not be direct. Sometimes tak semesti. Kadang-kadang kita tengok Kandinsky-nya painting, it's just a painting, contohnya The Blue Rider, satu orang penunggang menunggang dia punya kuda merentasi seperti ada field ataupun satu area macam padang yang luas dengan suasana yang cantik. So it doesn't mean to be directly, tapi dengan satu simbol lukisan tu kadang dia menunjukkan expression satu orang tu terhadap kebebasan dan sebagainya. Dan bila satu orang tu dia buat satu lukisan, contohnya macam Emil Nolde dia buat satu painting dia itu apa nama, iaitu still life dia, mask still life. Bila dia buat mask, bukan maksudnya mask have to be directly exist, tapi sometimes the idea of a mask, orang, karakter yang dalam berbeza-beza, politician dan sebagainya, ataupun people yang surround dia lah. Okay, that one is for expressionism. Colour dia pun dia lebih kepada colour yang you look at that's very gloomy, dark dan sebagainya. Seterusnya adalah Cubism. So Cubism ni artis-artis antaranya macam Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, Robert Delaunay. So on Cubism ni, there was actually kalau kita tengok Pablo Picasso sendiri was from France, then came to American, established himself. So dia ada juga zaman-zaman dia. This time a lot of the paintings, characteristics yang kita tengok dia punya colour dan sebagainya, they were actually chasing for the fourth dimension, ataupun they tried to explore on the fourth dimension, anything beyond than that. Okay, so it's a good thing. So Dalam the fourth dimension ni, kita akan they would like to explore. So you see a lot of 3D things dijadikan 2D juga. Seolah macam satu cube tu you ambil, then you dissect, you belahkan the cube, then you put it into a very 2D plane ataupun two-dimensional plane. Seterusnya adalah futurism. Futurism is on science and technology, the exploration on movement, lines, then speed dan sebagainya. Seterusnya Dadaism. Dadaism is very unique dalam modern art and it's very popular. Artis-artis yang popular, there's several artists, Marcel Duchamp, Jean Arp, Hannah Hawk dan sebagainya. Tapi yang antara yang paling popular Marcel Duchamp dengan dia punya Fountain 1917. You look at the slide. So at this time it was very anti-art. Then context of art tu sendiri telah diubah-ubah. That time it was in the war zone, people dengan perang dan sebagainya. So sampai kan there was a movement, kebanyakan artis pergi kat Switzerland, negara yang terkecuali daripada art tu, daripada peperangan that time, World War I, World War II. Then diorang make art and they started to say that there's no such thing, life is meaningless, especially the politician kita keep propagating about war dan sebagainya, and then keep telling the people that if we make war then things will settle, then things does not settle down, people come back dying and so on. So it was a havoc lah at that time, havoc in not a good sense, on a bad sense. Jadi it was more on a meaningless art lah, art movement. Seterusnya it was on surrealism. Surrealism ni on the subconscious mind. Pada zaman tu kajian-kajian seperti psychoanalysis, daripada a lot of psychoanalysis, contoh dia Sigmund Freud, dia bagi tahu tentang subconscious, yang manusia ni ada alam sedar dia, alam tak sedar dia, mati, tidur, ataupun subconscious, separuh sedar. Then diorang started to explore more on that part lah, of the mind. Seterusnya lah abstract expressionism. This is more on American lah, abstract expressionism. Painting yang kita kata abstract, which is very concrete punya painting, very minimal, tapi dimasukkan dengan expression daripada artis-artis yang berbeza. Jadi kita akan nampak different artworks, contohnya daripada William de Kooning, Kandinsky dan Rothko. And last of all adalah pop art. Pop art is more on advertising lah. Andy Warhol, one of them punya some of the founder, Robert Rauschenberg, Roy Lichtenstein, Andy Warhol dan sebagainya. So some of them were people in the industry of, the agency. They work at the agency and they started to make a movement on the artwork that could be commercialized, ataupun they started nak buang stigma bahawa artwork ni hanya untuk contohnya orang-orang yang di dalam gallery dan sebagainya, tapi they started to bring art outside of the gallery, started to put mundane objects, benda-benda yang memang popular, not what the academic gallery ataupun not what the that time dia ada foundation and they were academy yang mengatakan what was good and what was not good. So they were taking things yang not good, yang people started to say this is not art, pada art lah. They were actually liberating art, membebaskan that term of artwork. Dan seterusnya bila masuk 20th century, dalam contemporary art, kita akan see all these things. Kuasa-kuasa dalam artwork tu daripada zaman classical kepada patron, kepada zaman modern, kepada what the academy say, what the movement say, kepada kita tengok nanti zaman contemporary, what the people say. It's more on what the people expect from you and accept from you, the public says. Okay, I think that's all for today. So I'll see all of you in the next topic. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.